Want to try go close your game and restart again? Bam, give it that once. Just to get off and I'll just quickly move my sprinklers. Okay, I'm back. Sending you invites. finally. Nice game. Good to be here. It's going to feel a little bit weird me being back in the commentary box since I haven't done anything since F1 2018, but looking forward to it, I must say. 11 minutes, like you said, 11 and a half minutes left. New Zealand Venom on provisional pole. You've just missed Owens disqualifying himself for, hang on, what did he disqualify himself for? Give me a sec. He blocked the pit lane, so he's off to a fantastic start, and Tiny Scotto's also out as well with terminal damage. I'm guessing Conrod's going to do just the one lap and start from, well, relatively from the back. That's very true. Yes, so I did see him rejoin. So yes, it'll be P11, I think, if I'm correct. Yes, I forgot about that. Left flags, that'll be for Roxman. Just getting out everybody's road. And Mitchie's absolutely cut the centre S's by the looks of things. Simple as New Zealand Venom's just put in a 1 minute 7.976. First one into the sevens.
Currently in the championship standings.
P3, okay, fair enough. Yes. For the pole. So he's going on provisional pole at the moment. He's had some decent speed, I think, around Brazil. Going to be, depending on whether Jared sets the lap time or not, it's definitely going to be a battle between those two, but I think, what was it, in the Saturday League, Venom pipped Jared by literally nothing, so actually wouldn't be surprised if Jared maybe tries to go get one back on him here for this race. He's just about to start on his flying lap by the looks of things here. Slide coming out of the centre S's. Low take mode. Nice slipstream there for Max Bate. Casino de Largo. Now into the tricky turn 6 and 7. Let's run through. Very, very close to that white line there. But we want to validate that lap time. A tricky turn 9. Another tricky corner of turn 10. Nicely done. Avoids all the wheel spin. Flies through the final corner. Oh, final one into the... we'll get onto the front straight. Oh, okay, yeah, well... Technically still 15 corners around here, but anyway. He comes across the line. You're going to go usable pole? No! Not by much, so... 1 minute 8 flat, you can say. It was nearly 3/100ths slower than New Zealand Venom. Not bad. There's 6 minutes left to go. You reckon? Only with a third on a 1 minute 8.3. Oh, we're running very wide. That probably would be an invalidation. Yeah, he's backed off, so... Is the RS set back to 0? Right, let's have a look here. Is he... Yes, that's right. Looking at his sector 1 time at the moment. We'll wait and see if that proves to be right or not. Nice run. Turn 8. Turn 9. He's through turn 10. Wide through turn 11, don't run too wide. He's just fractionally, not by much, not his fastest time at the moment, so could be on it for a little improvement, or you just might miss out. Wait and see. Take the shortest run to the line. Go quicker, not by much. 6/100 slower than his quickest. Sorry, go on. Just go pick. 9.5. Just ahead of Withers in the racing point at 1 minute 10.1. Still waiting for Neon to set a lap time. We'll probably wait till literally... I'd say last couple of minutes before he might come out, come out and do his flying lap. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. Max looks like. Oh yeah. Both on their way. Very early on. Late on, I should say, in this quality session. I probably would have thought you would have waited till like maybe 2 minutes maybe left in the session. Unless you don't really want to... Yeah, sorry. Pretty simple. Yes, it's pretty simple. Roxman returns to the pits. Mitch is also in the pits. Let's have a look here with Max. Jared's going to get a slipstream, or a little bit of a slipstream with us. Keeping separate at the moment. Oh, okay, that might be why. I'm just seeing, I think rain is coming down on the car. That might be why they're going out this early. You can see spots of rain on the car. Yes. So it's very handy when you go on the onboard cameras. You see these weird drops come onto the car. Anyway. 51.9. So, not sure. Venom's coming out right about now, so it might be a bit tight depending on how wet it gets. Well, here we go. Max going to cross the line first. Does he improve? No. What about Jarrett? No. So, the weather conditions might have something to do with that. Though the looks of things, I don't think Neon's going to come out for this quality session. Well, yeah, no, probably just a bit too tight for time here. About minute 20 left on the clock, so Mitchie is going to do a lap for us here, so this should be interesting. Okay, where's he going? Never mind. Either that or I don't know. Anyway. Oh, sliding. If he doesn't improve his second one time, then I don't think he's going to continue on the lap. No, I think he's half a second down. Looks of things. Continue on with the lap if he wants to, but I don't think he's going to see any improvement. So looking like, as he runs very wide, that would nearly be an invalidation. Who's that on the screen? I think it was that Roxman that just retired in the session. I think I just missed it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, rain's starting to come down heavy now. So it looks like Venom may have another pole position in MRL. He took the pole in the Saturday League, if I'm correct. And Jarrett was on the front row alongside of him, so it's going to be repeat performance in the Monday Night League. Looks of things, he's going to come into the pits, so... Yes. I think Jason... Yes. Ah! Okay, hang on. Incidents. Let's have a look here. Ah, okay, that might be why. Tiny Scotto. Collision with Tiny Scotto. That might explain why he got out of qualifying. So better. So we'll go through quickly. Yep. Yes, it should be right. So that is very true. Did not set a lap time at all, and obviously Jarrett with that 5-place grid penalty should be dropping back to 7th, I think, as we await what will be the strategies for these guys. It looks like fairly clear conditions, I would say. I don't know what the weather report is for the race. But we'll have to wait and see for that one. Oh. That's all right. You're lucky I'm still recording this. Speaking of...
Great. Thanks, Withers, for the heads up. I totally forgot all about that.
Yes.
But, okay, Ross. Now that we're in the...
Now we can hear each other.
Everyone's setting, doing their setups. Who's your pick for race and surprise podium? So race winner and surprise podium.
Well, this should be
as we get to 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. New Zealand Bennett gets off to a pretty good start as the Mercedes comes barreling down. He's up to P2. That's Roxman. Roxman's P3. Specs. Oh, there's a spinner. It's Mitchie.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Bit of contact.
Front wing damage.
Full of Fish is into P8. Oh, controversy already at turn 1.
Yeah, Mitchie's got front
And
wing
Jared
damage.
moves up to P3. Oh, and there's contact between Roxman and Jared.
Oh, Roxman off the road. He's dropping spots.
It's all kicking off.
Literally. Can't tell whether he's got
Jared
damage.
moves up to P3.
Sideways there for Roxman.
P7. Right, has already got a second lead on the P2. He survives the first lap. Followed by Max and Jared. Jared's hunting down Max, mate.
An eye on the racing points. There might be a bit of a switch going on here.
Fast lap in the racing points.
Neon up the inside.
There was a bit of... There's contact made last race between the two racing points. Hopefully it's a bit cleaner this time.
Yeah, they got through.
Mitch is in the pits and gets a 5-second stop go.
That's not good.
There's a... Owens makes a move on Tony Scotto.
Move there from Owens. So Mitchie's going to be doing the long strategy with onto the hard compounder tyres. These guys are the top three, got a 4-second gap behind to Neon, so Neon's got a bit of work to do, but of course, different strategy. Neon will definitely go a bit longer on the medium tyres, but softs really do not wear out a lot around here. Well, I found out in another league last night, they don't wear out too bad, so you can nearly take them about half race distance if that's how long your tyres can go for, but if not, you can easily get away with a one-stop around here.
Yeah, that's true. I did that last night, but I picked lap 14. Interesting note, Neon's on fresh mediums too, so he can go even longer.
Yes, probably, what was it? Lap 20 odd, I think you can go with those mediums.
And another interesting note is Conrad's on mediums, Formula Fish, Owens and Tony Scotto were the other people that started on fresh tyres, and they were elected to go on mediums.
Yes.
So it's going to be an interesting race, comes strategy-wise.
Yeah, mediums to softs might not be a bad strategy either, although some reckon the softs and mediums is a decent strategy as well. Watch out for Neon probably later in the race, because he will have a bit speed up yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, up a bit later on in the race. So Conrad, a little bit of a pressure here on Withers for position 5. Oh, Conrad don't do the dive bomb there.
I'm on board with Jared watching him and Max Matt have a battle for P2 as Venom's just pulling out another second. As Owens makes the move on Formula Fish.
Oh, Conrad with a big dive up the inside into turn 1. Gets it done. Withers is dropping spots here. So there goes Owens around the outside.
And Jared makes the move on Max.
Yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen with DRS. He's got clear of him.
As Max has got a lot more ERS than Jared does.
It's all happening in the mid-pack here. Don't do anything silly with us. Good boy. Drop back now to position 7. There he's got Tony Scotto behind him, as well as Fish and Roxman up the inside here of Fish. There's definitely battles right, left and centre here. Don't know if you want to be on the outside here, Roxman. Oh, no.
Oh, contact.
That was always going to happen if you got on the curb. I think he's got front wing damage. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I saw that front wing fly off.
I think Fish may have front wing damage as well. Cannot tell because it's a weird camera shot that I'm getting from him. I dare say that not the ideal for Fish. Hard to say.
As Owens makes moves on Conrad for 5th.
Yep, Owens making moves. I think Fish does have a little bit of wing plate missing on the right-hand side. So he's going to lose a bit of time there. Roxman, I think, still going on with the front wing damage.
As Max is out of the DRS range now. So as there's a bit of a lull right now, apart from the mid-pack battle.
Yes.
We never got your prediction. So race winner and surprise podium.
At the moment, Venom's looking on track at the moment. He's got a very quick driver in, of course, BRL Jared. Surprise podium. Would not rule out Owens at this stage for a surprise podium in position 5. So Owens for the surprise podium for me, and I think this run, I think Jared may go on for the win, but it's not certain. Of course, he definitely will be crowned champion if he just finishes this race, I think, from memory.
Yes, that is true. I think it's hard to not get that Jared as a race winner. Max is there, but we just don't know. As Jared gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, I missed that one. Tiny Scotto just got by Withers, and I think Withers is just going to get back past him here. Don't break too late. You've broken too late there, Withers. I think Scotto's going to get the move back. Yes, he does. Does Withers have a look? No, not quite. And Fish has also made his way into the pits, gone onto, changed the front wing and onto the hard compounded tyres.
Yeah, it's going to be a long old race between Mitchie and Fulton the Fish. I reckon Neon might be a surprise podium. Surprise is probably not the right word, but
yeah.
He could be a potential race winner as well.
Yeah, potentially. If he's got some decent pace on that soft rubber a bit later on, most definitely.
Is Tiny Scotland's making a charge to Conrad? He might have some bit of pace on him as well.
He did get by Withers that previous lap. Through turn... No, hang on. Through turn 1, then had to fight back again. Through turn 4 when Withers ran wide. Cutting them down here at the moment. Looks like the gaps have started to settle down a little bit more. A bit further up as
the battle is on for 6th place between Conrad, Tiny Scotto and Withers. So that could be a race long.
Could be a race long.
Withers might have to get a move on because he's on the softs.
Yes. Keeps it in that DRS range. He could be within a chance for maybe either a go at turn 1 or turn 4. As Scotto, I think he's just lost a bit of ground to Conrad because that gap's out to 1.1 seconds. I don't think he's got DRS. No, he doesn't.
No, he's out of the DRS range. 1.1 seconds out of the DRS range. So he must have made a mistake somewhere in that final sector.
Was sort of sliding around, I think, a little bit in the mid sector. You see Withers here, got the DRS, but I don't think he's quite close enough at this stage. No, he's not. So that gap within 1 second, he'll still have the DRS next lap. Tiny Scotto can make a bit of ground on Conrad through this middle sector, then he will definitely have the DRS on Conrad.
As Max is falling a bit behind Jared at the moment, he must be tyre saving. As Jared's hunting down Venom now.
Yeah, you can see that. Oh, hang on. There we go. You're falling 3.3 seconds behind at the moment, so it's an interesting one for Max, I think, but just maybe doesn't have the pace that these two have at the front of the moment.
I was just going to say, it doesn't look like he's got any front wing damage. I think he's just more saving ERS and fuel, maybe.
Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Tiny Scotto's got a good run on Conrad, ERS.
Go for
down the inside? No.
No, not quite. Could have a look up here in this turn 6 if you wanted to. No, not quite close enough. Of course, the all Conrad running very wide there. Go for it. A little bit.
Oh, don't make the mistake Hamilton did.
No. We all know what happened there. He keeps it in this 1 second bracket, which he has. He's up roughly half a second behind. Well, 6/10.
He's in overtake mode. He's DRS, slipstream.
Go for a move up to turn 1. No, not quite.
Maybe gets the run. On board with him.
Quite
too far
close
back.
enough. I think he's maybe saving a little bit of ERS as well because he didn't put it in overtake mode that lap.
Well, he put it up fairly quickly on the exit, but he must have just put it down. It's Conrad. He's got 15.
Jesus, Tiny Scott over these late braking there. Oh, that's wide. That's very wide. Somehow they've both got away with that one.
As the front it's still hovering between 1.1 and 1.2 seconds. I think
So,
we're all waiting for the pit stops, really.
yeah. See how that phases out. It's slowly coming down. Yeah, ERSs. Jared's got a little bit, and I think Venom's got just a tiny bit more, but not by much.
There's Tiny Scotto, just 1/10 behind him, behind Conrad. Sorry.
Yeah, might have a go here.
He's got the run.
Not quite got enough ERS, I don't think. No, not quite. Oh, again with the late braking. Yeah, Roxman's in the pit lane. So he's going on to the hard tyre zone, change that front wing. Jared just trying to get that slipstream of New Zealand Venom. He's not quite in the DRS at the moment. He probably needs to save a lot more ERS if he wants to have a go at New Zealand Venom.
I think Scott is doing the right play here. Just stay within DRS of Conrad, save up his ERS, and then try and make an attack next time round.
Yep.
Bit of weaving, trying to break the slipstream. Is Jared still just over a second? Can't get within that 1 second barrier.
Might be close after this run straight, maybe, to get DRS on that next straight going into turn 4. See what happens
He's
here.
under a second now.
Yes, he does get DRS now, so he's not got a lot of ERS up his sleeve. I think he's using the DRS actually.
Yeah, no, he's not. I thought that was like my eyes or my game not registering he opened it, but
Yeah,
I don't think he did.
there. Yeah, interesting there. I don't know. Might be just waiting for a play the next lap round, possibly. To be fair, Conrad's doing a pretty decent job holding off Tiny Scotto. Though Tiny Scotto's probably saving up a lot of ERS at the moment, and Conrad does not have a lot of ERS. those two definitely pull away from Withers in P8. Mitchie's having a lonely race in P9.
It's Venom's in.
Oh, hello. We've had a pit stop.
Venom's in.
Okay, this is interesting.
Max stays out. There's Neon. He's coming on the pit straight now. Venom's on the... Is he... Okay. According to the game, he's on the hards, but on the screen, he's on the mediums. So,
yeah,
nice tie glitch.
That's same for me. I don't... hang on. So no, okay, he's on hards, apparently. Just comes out ahead of Neon Tridome there. Oh, Scotto and Conrod. They've made a little bit of contact, but Scotto's finally got by the P6.
Conrod not open up the RS either. So, what does Jared do? Does he stay out or does he come in?
So with the way he's pushing, I'd say he'd be either in this lap or...
He's
here
in.
it comes. Slow down. Nicely done. Does Max follow? No, he's continuing on.
He's coming onto the pit straight now.
Jared on
Jared's
to
in his box.
Okay, hard tyres again.
Hards. And then Venom get him. Wrong way.
I think he will.
It's going to be very, very close. I think he got him.
Well, Jared's going to come out behind, I think, Neon here.
Owen hits as well.
Oh, Jared looking for a move on
On
Neon.
board with Jared.
Yeah, Owen's going for the soft tyres. Interesting call there. Jared going to send it up the inside. There's contact.
Contact. Second race in a row there's been contact between Jared and Neon. I think Jared just might have locked up a little bit.
He was trying.
He's got any big damage.
Maybe a risky move there, but I mean, he had to get by, possibly just to keep in touch with New Zealand Venom. He's lost a heap of ground.
Max stays out.
Mitchie got a 3-second time penalty as well. So, yeah, Max continuing, lap 16. 9-second gap back to the next two. New Zealand Venom and BRL Jared, who've already pitted. Owens has just got by Withers for his P7.
Is Owens on softs again?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
He's on softs.
So he must be doing the two-stop.
Hang on, let me check here. Is he Owens? Well, he started on mediums, gone to softs. Potentially a two-stop, maybe, unless you get to make those softs last at the end, as Withers is in the pits.
It's 21 laps. Can he, you reckon? I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, I'd say, but maybe another stop on the softs, maybe, I'd say. Withers onto the hard tyres as well. Drop back into...
Potential fastest lap at the end of the race.
Yeah, potentially, although still a couple of guys that are going to put on the... excuse me. Soft tyres a bit later on. So, Withers gets out in position 10, just ahead of Roxman, who's just outside the points. Max continues on for another lap.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Max did this last night in another league. He took the softs. I think he started on the softs and took them very, very long.
Yeah,
so he'll be doing the softs to medium strategy.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
He could do it. He could do it now if he wanted to.
Yeah, as Conrad makes his way into the pits. Just need to see what tyres he puts on. As there goes Owens with a 10.69 fast lap of the race.
What does Conrad do? He's on soft tyres.
There's his teammate Mitchie. 7th place. Keep an eye on here with Max. What's he going to do this lap?
He'll still come out in third, and he stays out again.
Yeah. We've still got an 8-second gap back to New Zealand Venom, but starting to lose a bit of time to those two. 1.1 for Jared behind New Zealand Venom. Neon and Tiny Scotto, also the other guys still yet to pit.
Jared's finally under the 1 second barrier now.
Yep. Starting to close in here on New Zealand Venom.
A safety car can change everything.
Well, yeah, that's
at this
very
point.
true. A little bit sideways there, Jared, but he's within 8/10, so he should get the DRS. As Max finally comes into the
Never take
pits.
mode.
So there go the two leaders. Max should maintain. Neon's still yet to pit as well, so probably he may come out in fourth on the mediums. Closing in slowly.
As we get back to the Jared battle with Venom.
And Max does come out in position 4. Oh, Venom runs very
Venom
deep.
runs wide.
Look into turn 10. No, playing it safe. Conrad picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Don't forget, Jared has a 3-second time penalty as well.
Yes.
He picked up early in the race. I don't think Venom has any.
No, I've not seen anything yet. They're going to make the move down here into turn 1. They're probably playing it cautiously here. Settles in behind. Might have a go into turn 4 if he gets a decent run, which it looks like he does. He opens the DRS. Not using ERS. Interesting.
Not when you're that close.
Yeah, that's very true.
Jared's got more ERS than Venom now.
Yes, that's true as well. Nice run again off that turn 12. You see Venom trying to break that slipstream as yellow flags. That'll be who?
I think it's
Tiny
Scotto.
Scotto.
Tiny Scotto. Is Jared try makes the move? No, he doesn't.
Come back to that one. I think Scotto might have a bit of damage here. But look at this. He's right on that rear wing of the Williams car. Yes, he's going to use overtake mode this time. Not quite close enough. Withers picks up a 3-second time penalty. Again, not quite enough for Jared.
Could we see some rain? The clouds are getting pretty dark.
There's a few clouds around as Tiny Scotto makes his pit stop. Well, probably had to with that front wing damage by the looks of things. Don't exactly know what happened there. Whether with that curb again on the exit of turn 9 played a part or not entirely sure because we missed it. But, new front wing and soft tyres for him. It's another, okay, Roxman's out.
Roxman's out. Did that bring out a safety car?
Where's he done this? Just up a ball with Neon 3 dome. Looks like it's in the final sector.
Before the pit lane.
Yeah, I can see. Oh my word!
It's Venom and Jared.
Yeah. See the whole heap of damage. Whole heap of damage on the front straight there. Again, Jared not using overtake ERS there. Just playing it cautiously.
Jared's nearly got 100% ERS, while Venom has only got 33%. So Jared's saving the ERS.
Yep. He's probably biding his time.
Because he needs to overtake him, get it done cleanly, and then put it up a 3-second gap.
Gap him easily, yeah.
So I think this is for the long game for Jared.
Yeah. Got to pick his right moment for when to get past Venom and then start pushing. And in overtake mode again. Onto the front straight we go. Again, got the DRS open. Venom covers. Just went off the camera shot there for a second. The Venom. Just hold him off at the turn 1. Look at this. It's all over the back of his rear wing again. Full overtake mode again. This is probably the closest we've seen. Venom covers. Again, not quite close enough.
Venom doing some pretty good defensive driving there, I would.
Yeah. Meanwhile, fair play to Neon. He's been on those mediums for 22 laps. Hasn't made his one and only pit stop yet, but he's been closed in by Max behind on the fresher mediums. Getting back to the front, Jared. Looks like he ran a little bit wide there. Still debris down on the front straight thanks to Roxman's DNF. Jared has a look. Venom covers down to turn 1. Does he have a go again down into turn 4? No, not by the looks of things. He's got the DRS, I think. Yes. And again, knock goes. And finally, Neon's into the pits. Soft tyres for him. He puts Max onto the podium and Owen's his teammate in 4th. But yeah, it's starting to get a little bit overcast, so don't rule out the possibility of rain later in this race.
Yeah, I mean, it'll spice things up.
But probably potentially why these two at the front, as a fish gets a 3-second time penalty, potentially why these two might be on the hard tyres as well. As we have a look here, I'll just come back to that in a second. Jared again goes the long way, but not quite close enough again. Is he going to have a think about it this time around? This time he's going overtake mode. Going to go right down the pit lane exit here. Then Venom has to cover down into turn 4. A little bit close for comfort there as, again, Venom does a pretty decent job as Owens makes his second pit stop. So, like I thought, only another fresh set of softs. There we go. I think what I was trying to say earlier as well, that these two probably, usually the harder compounder tyres, I think usually works well depending on if the wet weather does come around, whether it's just like a light sprinkle for the rest of the race and it doesn't fully get wet enough for the inters, potentially might be a good valid point while these two on the front are on the hard tyres.
Yeah. I see that.
Well, here we go, Jared.
It's been like that for the last.
He's going to go right down the pit lane wall here as Jared. I think he's going to get it done this time.
Gets the move done.
Does Venom fight back here? Don't think so. New race leader.
Venom's still got DRS.
Yeah, but he's not quite close enough. Tiny Scotto, not a 3-second time penalty. I think Jared's finally got the move done. Now he's starting to push. There's Neon sets a 10.3818. New fast lap of the race. We'll just have a quick look at the race director here. So what's we got? Jared's got, what do we got? 2 warnings, penalty. Got 1 penalty on the brink of another. Venom's got 1 warning. Max has got 0. Neon has 2 warnings. Mitchie has got that 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, plus another penalty. Who else we got? Owens, 2 warnings. Tiny Scotto, 1 penalty. 2 penalties. Probably on the brink of another. Conrad on 1 penalty, potentially on the brink of another. Withers, 1 penalty. Fish, 3 penalties. And obviously Roxman, we probably don't need to worry about because he's DNF'd.
Yeah. I was going to say traffic might play a part, but I forgot I forgot Codemasters patched that. So lap cars will be now ghosted.
The ghosting system, yes. So just in Formula Fish is now a lap down. There's Mitchie coming in for the pit stop
24 laps on those hard tyres.
Fair play.
Fair play.
He's been on those since lap 1, obviously with that first lap drama that he had. He will serve that 5-second stop go, so that's 1 penalty removed. Soft compound. I think he's just going to... Where's Conrad? It's going to be tight between the Toro Rossos, I think. No, Conrad might have him here, actually. Yeah, only just. Yeah, only just.
Sven still chasing down Jared, still within DRS.
Yeah, 6/10 was
I would assume better know that Jared has a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, I was assuming that as well. As Withers looks like he's ghosting here on my screen, so we nearly going a lap down here.
And there it is.
There we go. So he's now a lap down.
Roxman's left the session.
Yep. He's DNF, so this rate everybody's going to score points. So that's an added bonus. And Neon at the moment, he's got the fastest lap, so he got that extra point for the fastest lap of the race.
Now Fish has that, and overtakes. To say he ever took Withers, but Withers gets him back. His Venom's now out of DRS range.
Yes, that's the other thing. All right, down the pit wall. Fish gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, that's close. I think he's got Withers. Yes, he does. So up in the
Mitch is
night.
catching up Conrad.
It's going to be a good battle, I reckon, with these 2 Toro Rossos. You know how much Conrad likes to have a bit of a fight. The same can be said for Mitchie. These 2 are closing in on Tony Scotto in front, albeit, yes, on fresher soft compounder tyres. Forward here with this one, I think. To be fair, Conrad does not have a lot of ERS.
I was just going to say, Jared's getting a move on now. He's at 1.5 seconds.
Up the inside goes Conrad. Just made it through turn 1. Only just. Here comes Mitchie. I think Scotto may fight back here, actually. Mitchie might get a little bit of slipstream from his teammate. There goes Scotto, and there goes Mitchie up the inside. Might get 2 for 1. No, not quite. That was a little bit of a tight squeeze there. If if I'm honest, from Tiny Scotto. And where is Mitchie going?
I think he's just letting the leaders go through.
Ah, okay, that might explain a lot. I was wondering what on earth he's doing. Forgot about that. So where are they? Back to 1.4 seconds there, but just a tiny bit. But Jared's still closing in on who's that in front? Is that Conrad and Scotto? I think he's closing in on. These two are going to have a battle as well. They're going to ghost as well. Conrad's got the move on Scotto. Play this a lot cautiously here. Tiny Scotto around the outside. Makes the move. Oh, Conrad getting a little bit sideways there as well. Making way for the leader. Just put him down a lap. Won't be too long, I think, before Scotto's been going to be put down a lap.
Maybe right now.
Yes, should be. Well, no, Scotto going deep. Yeah, he's got a penalty. I had a feeling something was going to come very soon if he kept ignoring the blue flags. Now you have to let him by. So 1.6 seconds. Currently at the moment, Venom would win the race on penalties. There's a fair gap behind to Max, mate, he's pretty much on his own. Yeah, he's been on his own this whole race. Same can be said for Neon, actually. Most of these guys, actually. As Conrad gets another 3-second time penalty. Got Neon in 4th, Owens in 5th, Tiny Scotto in 6th, Conrad 7th, Mitchie in 8th. We're still getting ghosting here, so Formula Fish in 9th and Withers in 10th. Not sure what's going on here with the ghosting. I thought all the leaders would have got past. I don't think Max is close to these guys. Not quite yet.
Both Venom and Jared have the same amount of ERS, pretty much.
Gap starting to build as well, so... And Scott gets another 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. I think Venom's now...
lag spike there.
Yeah, a little bit, as Venom's gone past. Mitchie's into the pits. This will definitely be the fastest lap, I would think.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
And as it will stand, Jared's your champion.
Yep.
All he needed to do was to come 10th and he was champion, so...
Yep. Doesn't matter whether he finishes first or second here, he's still going to be the champion with still the 1 round to go next week. I think it is at Abu Dhabi.
Yep. Final round of the season at Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm. .2 seconds gap between Jared and Venom. Max is almost got to lap Withers, I think. There we go, right on cue. As Owens pits for another set of soft tyres, so he's got plenty of fresh softs, I tell you.
You're going to see faster and faster laps. Might see 9s.
Potentially, it'll be a good battle for who gets fastest lap between Owens and Mitchie, by the looks of things. As Fish picks up another 3-second time penalty.
I was just saying, Venom still has about 8 tenths to play with. Between himself and Jared.
Doesn't want to let him go too much here because in that 3-second bracket, and Jared will win the race.
This Venom is on the hards. that's just a tyre glitch.
Yeah, the nice Codemasters is always screwing us around. well, hopefully they are on hards. If they're on mediums, well, they've done an incredible job on these set of tyres.
And I think with Jared's win, the constructors might be wrapped up as well.
Yeah, because who was they battling? Racing Point was second in the constructors, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're 4th and 9th at the moment as Scotto and Conroy continue their battle. As I think Scotto's gone. Yeah, he's gone. I had a feeling something bad was going to happen, and there goes one of the polystyrene signs. Mitchie gets the fast lap with a... Like you said, the 9s were not too far away. He's the first one into the 1 minute 9s. Owens, I don't think...
Neon's into the pits.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably got nothing to lose. Can quite catch up to Max, and he's got a fair big gap back to Owens, so I'd definitely say this will be for fastest lap. Should give a plug as well that the Season 2 sign-ups, I think, for the Monday League are now open as well.
Yes, that is correct. Both Saturday and Monday leagues are now open for sign-up. So if you want to join in, come on down. If you just want to follow me on Twitter, I'll send you all the details. Twitter's Gamertag Frizy92 with an extra E. So, and we're on the final lap of the race, and Venom's still within 3 seconds. He's still got a full second to play with. Jared's fuel light's on, same with Venom's.
Yeah, I think they should be right if they've just got enough fuel up their sleeve. At ERS, they've got very, very little. As Mitchie's got another 3-second time penalty. Don't think he really cares at this point in time. But I think he's still got the fast lap of the race at this stage.
No, I think Owens took that.
Oh, did he?
Owens took that. I think it was a 9.7.
Hang on, let me see. Owens. Oh, yeah, sorry, 9.7. My bad. I missed that one.
As Jared and Venom come through the final corner onto the pit straight, and Jared's going in the race on track, and he's your Season 1 Monday League champion. There it is. Venom will actually get the win on penalties. So, congrats to Venom and Jared on that podium, especially well on the championship. As Max comes in for 3rd place. Another podium for Max. As Connor and Fish already finished, same with Tony Scotto. As Mitchie crosses the line in 8th.
P8, not bad.
Withers moves up to 9th. Here comes Neon to round out the race. Still in the middle sector. But there is your race winner, your league champion, and your 3rd place man for tonight. Neon does finish 4th.
Just waiting on Owens. And they smash it into the wall. Spin across the line. There we go.
There we go. Great community with online services is happening again. Same thing happened last week.
Oh, as always.
But there is your podium.
Plenty of champagne flying, and probably a lot of champagne in the Alfa Romeo bunker, I would say.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yes. Take us through the results, Rosie.
So New Zealand Venom finishes in P1, followed by Jared. Max Mate P3, Neon in 4th, Owens in 5th, Conrad in 6th, Full Fish in 7th, Mitchie in 8th, Withers in 9th, Tony Scotto in 10th, and Roxman their lone DNF. Whew. Alright. I mean, it was a good race.
Yeah, it was okay. It was
It was
alright.
a good race.
Yeah, Venom and Jared kept us entertained, and so did a few of the mid packs. So yeah, that was a bit of fun.
Alright, I'll just get our podium people in. Who was it? Venom. Is everyone in?
Yes, I think everybody's in. Don't forget to include your audio, lads.
Well, Venom, we'll start with you. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Tell us about your race.
Well, I just wanted to keep Jared behind me, but in the second stint, he managed to get past me after about some 6 or 7 laps. But I was trying to stay within 3 seconds because I knew he had a penalty. He was just pushing me to the limits. Great job on him with his pace. It was amazing. But yeah, held on to the end and yeah, get first place.
Ross, can you unblock Jared, please?
Unblock him. Oh, do I have him? Hang on. Hang on. Do I have him unblocked? I don't even have him as a friend. Hang on.
Why's that?
Don't ask.
Max, we'll start second with you. Congrats on another podium. Just in a world on your own, really. Would you say?
Are you talking to me?
Max.
Yeah. Yeah, I went for a different strat to Jared and John. Fell off the pace, my own pace on the soft, so it's a bit slower. And then I had a screen freeze on the medium, which dropped me back about 3 seconds, and then dropped the pace from there. So was catching them, but obviously wasn't enough. Then when that happened, I started to slow down, and yeah, as you said, in a world of my own, mate. But otherwise, it was a good race.
Yeah. I'd say it was good. It was entertaining from our perspective. I think let me just get Jared back in.
I swear, I haven't got him muted or anything. I mean, do I have to add him as a friend just so he could chat in the party, or?
I think so, maybe.
Didn't think that was the case, but okay.
If it's not your party, so.
Jared's still connecting.
Frizy, Jared wants you to invite him to party.
I did invite him.
Probably another one, mate.
Yeah, hang on. Let me invite him. Alright, it's done. Just trying to get the champion into the party. Oh, it's taken a bit while.
Yeah, he still can't talk. Don't know what's going on there.
Oh, that's.
You got a mic
shame.
issue or something? Because I haven't got him muted.
I don't know. It might actually be his mic. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I can't do anything either. So
On behalf of Jared, he's very happy for his championship.
I would hope so. But congrats on all three drivers on the podium. Congrats to Jared on the driver's title, and I believe now Alpha are also constructors champions. I don't think Racing Point can catch up. I think they were a couple of points off. But as I said earlier in the race, season 2
Oh, I can
of
talk.
MRL is. Jared
Yeah, I
can
think
talk.
Cool.
Jared, congrats on the podium. To be expected.
Can you repeat that? I missed like half of that.
I was just saying, congratulations on the podium.
uh,
Was it expected?
Not really, because my other wheel died like an hour before the race, and I was trying to work that out, and I was trying to get used to this wheel like 5 minutes before the race, so yeah, it took me like half the race to get used to it again, but yeah, happy with it, I guess. Venom's pace was quite good, so I was happy I was able to keep up with him and then pass him.
Sounds good. Also, congratulations on being season 1 champion. I only started taking notice from USA, so from last race. Tell us about your season.
I mean, all due respect, there wasn't a massive amount of competition at the start until Venom joined. So, yeah, it wasn't an overly tough one, but I'm still happy with that, I guess. You can't sneeze at a championship, so I'll take it.
Yeah. You're also constructors champion as well. Alpha just too good.
Yeah, Kimiko.
Ross, do you have anything to say?
No, I think you've pretty much all covered it there. Congrats, guys, on the podium. Well done, Jared, on the win and the championship. Yeah.
Cheers.
Alright. As I was saying before, season 2 MRL F1 Saturday and Monday nights sign-ups are now open for everyone to come down and have a look at. If you need any information, follow me on Twitter and DM me. My DMs are always open. It's my gamer tag, Frizy92, but with an extra E on Twitter. Because it's nice Twitter.
Bill's text him.
But yeah, that's the end of tonight's stream. We'll see you all hopefully all next week at Abu Dhabi for the last race of the season. See yous.